What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Make sure you like, subscribe. We working. Now, y'all know me. I stay busy. I've been busy doing this quick live stream. A lot of talking. A lot of people saying different stuff. So I figured I'll go live and really talk about some stuff. "2017 is cracking though. A lot of action. What up? King Mar, Shotgun Sandwich. Myron. Eric Summers, what's good, yo? Eddie Hearn, yo, what's good? Hassan. TK stuff coming soon. Shout out, what's good? Austin, Texas, what's good with y'all? Now, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about, we're gonna talk about some stuff, but I gotta hit this road. I'm about to meet up with Troy King. Ego's TBE. Thank y'all. What's poppin'? Now, I don't know how many questions and all that I'm gonna be answering because I got mad stuff to do. But I'm meeting up with Troy King. I'm about to shower, and then I'm gonna do that. Give the fans what they want. They want to talk and hear and all this extra stuff. But I gotta say this is just my perspective because that's what type of person I am. You know what I mean? I gotta speak my 2 cents. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let Troy King say his part. For starters, this whole Troy King, Errol Spence situation is getting blown out of proportion. You got people who have nothing to do with the situation and they're talking about it, which is cool. You know what I mean? It's the internet talking about it, and people are trying to schedule this and basically fan the fire and create issues. Like, I see what happened in the Tupac Biggie situation, the East Coast, West Coast. It got, you know what I mean? It got out of control. And that's what people are trying to do with this situation. I've heard stuff about me. People saying I set Troy King up. People say I'm instigating. People saying Troy King will never do a video on the channel again. Like, all that dumb shit. Y'all sound stupid. First of all, I'm not in it. Like, I'm very transparent. Errol Spence is my dude. Troy King is my dude. You know what I'm saying? So it don't have nothing to do with, see, look, dumb comments. Troy's scared. I talked to Troy. See, you don't know what you're talking. What's Troy's phone number? So you don't know because you don't talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in it. Like I said, Troy spoke his mind about what he felt, what he took from the Brooks bit. I told you my opinion. He told you his. You know what I mean? And our opinions were different. You know what I mean? But the great thing about my channel is that's what it is. I give people the open platform. You know what I'm saying? They can say whatever they want. People saying, like, let's analyze what people say. People said, "Oh, Ego, you set Troy up." Troy was in Vegas. Errol Spence was in Vegas. I told Troy Errol Spence was in Vegas. I had talked to Spence's trainer, Derek James. Like, this, nobody's ducking or dodging. Nobody is afraid. Some people were saying, "Oh, but when Ego interviewed Errol Spence, where was Troy?" Once again, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm media. Troy is not media. Troy is a fighter. Troy goes to the fights and stuff like that. I have a media credential. You know what I'm saying? So the spot where I interviewed Errol Spence Jr., if Troy could be down there, he could be down there. But he can't because he don't have a credential pass. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't even know what you're talking about. I caught up with Errol Spence in the, it's in the tunnel. You know what I mean? Where the fighters walk out and all that shit, where the locker rooms are. Troy don't have access to that. So there's no way he could have been down there anyway. You know what I'm saying? Unless he snuck and got past security. But once again, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Too many people trying to jump in on this thing. Like I said, it's cool to talk about it, the sparring. Troy told me day one, he said, I'll spar with Errol Spence. We can get a whole camp. He tweeted him. Go on Twitter. He tweeted him. Errol Spence said he want that work. So, you know what I mean? If whatever they decide, that's cool. But it's fans who are jumping in the mix and don't even have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? And just stay tuned. I'm going to let Troy get his opportunity to speak. I asked Errol Spence. Now, the other thing about me, because I take it as an insult, because if you know me, you know where I come from. I'm not with the bullshit. You know what I mean? That's why I just end up blocking people. I get views regardless. I don't have to set nobody up or instigate or create some fabricated issue. If Errol and Troy have an issue, then that's what it is based on whatever they done. I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? People saying, someone said, oh yeah, Ego, you said Troy. Why you set your mans up? If you listen to the interview, once again, y'all don't know what you're talking about. If you listen to the interview, I said to Errol Spence, I said, we were just talking about it, so what's up with the situation with you and Troy King? The reason I said that is because, so you guys know, so the record is straight, when I first seen Errol Spence, you can ask him this, and I actually had my dude Tone was there and Sarah, but when I first seen him in the tunnel, backstage, I ran into him, he said, oh, hey, what's up, man? We dapped up, like, you know what I'm saying, ain't no love lost with me and him, and he says, what's up? What's this I hear about this dude you interviewing? Blah, blah, blah. Troy King. And I'm like, oh, damn. So, you know what I mean? Okay. Because I don't know what people know. You know what I mean? I don't know if somebody's coming back to him, if they told him what happened. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what got back to him. So he just said, man, da-da-da-da. And he brought up Troy King. Listen to the interview. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all want to know your role, like The Rock said. You're a fan. You don't know Troy, you don't know Errol. You know what I'm saying? Majority of you. So just let it be that. But people trying to like throw dirt on my name, my character, talking about I set Troy King up. I'm very transparent. I told Troy that Errol Spence was in there. I'm not, like I said, I get views regardless. Check the records. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I get numbers. You know what I mean? I've been doing it long enough, and I don't have to say nothing to brag or boast or gloat. Like I said, do your research, check the numbers. But Errol is the one that brought Troy King up to me. And shout out to my dude from the Mayweather gym, Marcellus. Marcellus told Troy when we were in the Mayweather gym that, man, he said, Errol hit me up, like, who is this Troy King dude? So get your facts straight, you know what I mean? Don't try to slander my character or jump in the mix and say Errol said this or Troy said this when you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're not there. Like Jay said, I'm everywhere, you ain't never there. So it is what it is. I'm not sweating them, whoever just put that comment. I'm not sweating none of this because, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm real. I don't have nothing. But the reason I'm putting this message out there is just the fans deserve it. Like, people jumping in the mix. There's a lot of falsehoods, maybe some truth, just things that are being thrown out there. People are talking, and I get it. I mean, I would love to see the sparring too. If they both want to go at it, I'd love to see the sparring. But y'all got to know your place. Y'all got to know your role and fall back. And like I said, if they agree and they can get it hashed out, so be it. We gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, people do too much. These two are fighters. Fighters don't always agree. I've heard several stories about people in sparring, in camps, getting into fist fights or like body slamming people and all types of stuff. This ain't nothing new. It's new to y'all because y'all like drama and y'all like action, and Errol Spence is a hot name, a commodity, new IBF champion. This ain't nothing. This ain't shit. If you from the streets, this really ain't shit. You see fights and guns and all types of stuff all the time. So at the end of the day, that's really what it is. Let's see how good Troy talks. A good one. And the other thing is, like, I told you, I'm not picking sides. Both of them is my mans. But I've watched Troy King spar Demetrius Andre, the 54-pounder, when he was preparing for Willie Nelson. I seen him spar Willie Nelson, the 54-pounder. Prentice Brewer, he sparred with Sean Porter. Errol Spencer sparred with Adrian Broner. Sean Porter, Floyd Mayweather, you know what I mean, the best there is. So it is what it is. They both spar. Obviously, Spence has more fights, and it is what it is. But y'all got to take a back seat. If you're not in the mix, you don't have either person's phone number, you don't have no relationship. Errol Spence knows who I am. Troy knows who I am, but he don't know who some of y'all are, and y'all are like jumping in the mix and making videos and people trying to stage stuff and take the shine and not even act like this stuff. All this stuff originated from Boxingego channel, ego video, ego interviewing. You know what I mean? So just know the source and know what it is. Fans don't see head movement. That's why they don't get it. Errol says he chooses to block. Troy put his phone number in the comment section. Crying. See, you getting put in timeout. People be putting stupid shit, man. Like I told y'all, man, I'm real. You know what I mean? I don't have time for little kid games and shit. YouTube just cut my check today. You know what I'm saying? We about that money. We about that action. We about bringing that real content, real opinions, specials. I don't have time for buffoonery. That's why I end up blocking y'all. Like, I am the creator. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time for that. Like, I didn't even have time for it when I had 1,000 subs. So you think I got time for it now? Why would I show you my check? Can you spend the money? People, show us that check. But like I said, y'all see me getting the fights. I don't have to show shit, and I'm not going to show shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, a lot of y'all like jumping in the mix, and I understand. These fools need to stop. Yeah, and then let's talk about the Klitschko shit. That's another thing. Or not Klitschko. What's his name? Yeah, cats do need to get a life. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of boxing fan. Like I said, if Troy King and Spence, they can come to terms or do whatever they do, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there. I'll be in attendance. But these guys are professional fighters. This is what happens. Sometimes they don't agree. Sometimes they don't like what someone said. You know what I mean? It is what it is. 916 Sac Town. Most of my family's from Sac. Shout out to Sac. Troy was just giving his opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what majority of you fans do. I posted a Wilder Joshua video. Someone said AJ will wipe Deontay Wilder off the face of the earth. So is that dude gonna spar with Deontay Wilder? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But this so happens these two are professional fighters. So like I said, if they can agree, 707, shout out my home. Salute family. Yeah, man, and that's what I'm saying. People, me and Arrow, we had other stuff. I was trying to interview him on everything. You know what I mean? Talk about his career, talk about when his next fight is and stuff. So I wasn't gonna spend hella time, but since he had brought it up to me and asked me about it, so I asked the question because I think the fans want to see that. Shout out to Puerto Rico. The fans deserve to know, and like just get it on tape with whatever he was saying. But we had a whole conversation off record, but y'all don't know about that. Shout out to Hayward 510, my backyard, Costa Rica 951. I'm not sure. Azir Davis was good. This sparring is better promoted than Ward Kovalev too. Wow. Yeah, I'm anxious to see what the numbers are like in that fight. Shout out to DeSoto, Texas. Ego making moves. You know, that's what we do, man. That's what I make. I make moves. It's for the fans. 305 Miami. Ego Valley don't gotta handle it. Like, now let's talk about Ward Kovalev. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is going crazy. Kovalev lost. He lost the fight. He lost. It is what it is. Like, that's what we gotta. That's what. It's gonna take some time, but we gotta get boxing back to its rightful spot. You know what I mean? Because nowadays in the game, people say, oh, boxing is a business and stuff. And you got people who are basically, they talk big shit before the fight. Like, oh, I'm gonna end this boxing career, and when it doesn't happen, and then you have fans making excuses. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that at all. See, again, stupid shit. When you gonna run this fade? Like, I'm a vlogger. Where I am at is publicized. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see none of y'all motherfuckers ever. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all run up on some stupid shit, then let's see how that turns out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be on that clown shit. No, I don't take clowns seriously, but if someone threatens me, then I'm not an internet dude. I make money on the internet, but I'm not an internet dude. I don't walk around trying to be tough. I don't do nothing. Kovalev is done. We'll see. Kovalev, he talked a lot, you know what I'm saying? He talked a lot about what he was gonna do, and he didn't deliver. It is what it is. Y'all talking all this low blow stuff. Like I said, if a person's body is folded over, what are you supposed to, you know what I mean? Not, see, this is why I don't, why you hate Kovalev so much? I don't have shit to do with hate, but I don't like poor sports. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say stupid shit. See, that's what I've been doing this social media stuff, this Instagram, this vlogging, this YouTube stuff long enough, and y'all confuse somebody giving a criticism with hate. I don't hate. Why would I hate Kovalev? I mean, once again, just another example of y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, I went to Kovalev media days. I could have slept in and said, oh man, it's just Kovalev. I don't care what he's talking about. For the Chilimba fight, like I said, I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. So if I hated someone, I'm not spending my time. I'm not wasting my money. I'm not losing sleep or doing anything if I hated them. You know what I'm saying? So it don't have nothing to do with people. People say I hate everybody. I hate Kell Brook. I hate Pacquiao. I hate Golovkin. I hate Kovalev. Whatever. One thing I don't hate is these paychecks. Believe that. Kovalev might not be the same mentally. He really might not. That Ward definitely deserves credit for that. But that's what happens when you talk, and then you don't meet up to expectations. Then now you have to find a way why it happened and use some kind of out. Blame LeBron. Boxing was on ESPN. Great look for boxing. Damn, y'all going fast with these questions. I can't even read it all. And like I said, I told y'all straight up, like with this whole Kovalev situation, if you guys want to play that game and say, oh, it's just low blows and all this extra shit, then Kovalev should take a cool 2-3 months off, jump right back in, get him a fight in 2017, and fight a top-notch dude, Adonis, Arthur Better B of Joe Smith Jr. versus Sullivan Barrera. Because after all, you're saying the only reason he lost had nothing to do with fatigue and getting broke down and the fact that Ward came correct. It was just a bad judgment call from Tony Weeks. So let's see him jump back up, fight Vod's dick, and see where his confidence is at, if that's what you guys are claiming. And that's what you guys should all push for. You know what I mean? But in your heart of all hearts, you know what it is. You know that's not the truth. So I fully expect Kovalev to probably take some time off and maybe even come back to a softer touch. You know what I mean? And even if he doesn't come back to a softer touch, he might not look like the same fighter. I've seen it in boxing, where you were the boogeyman. Like, look at Lucas Matisse. Matisse was the boogeyman at 140. Everyone said Danny Garcia's getting crushed and annihilated, right? And Garcia beat him, knocked him down, took some of his confidence in his heart, right? Then he's getting knocked down twice by John Molina, it was John Molina's first fight. And shout out to my dude Molina, he's a warrior. But it was his first fight at 140. He moved up from 35. And Molina knocked him down 2 times. Confidence is a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And if you had, everybody thought Matisse, except for me, the prediction's still on YouTube. There was me and a few other people that were riding with Danny Garcia to win. And when you fall short, it's not a good look. Look at Victor Postal versus Crawford. Postal was supposed to do work. He was supposed to do damage. I ain't seen him since. Where has Postal been since the Crawford loss? Where has he been at all? I ain't heard one interview, news clipping. I ain't seen him at no fights. I haven't seen anything. You know what I mean? And that's how you know all that dumb shit y'all be talking, running and I don't know, all that extra shit. That's how you know it's not what it is. Because if it was just that, and that's the only reason these people lost, then it would be easy. Yeah, the Kovalev fight was about to get ugly because I'm telling you, see, once again, I talk to fighters, I talk to trainers, I talk to people who've shared the ring with Ward, even though it's not necessarily a professional. Oh, I've talked to people who've shared the ring with him professionally too, at his fights and post-fights. But even people who spar with him, they tell you, like my dude Aaron, he said Ward is not going to take it easy on nobody. He's friends with Aaron. Aaron knows him. There's pictures together and stuff, but he don't take it easy. Ward sparred from far, and from what I heard, he didn't take it easy. You know what I'm saying? So it was about to get ugly for Kovalev, especially if you don't have nothing in the tank. You see, this is Klitschko's mistake. When Klitschko fought Joshua, he let him off the hook. Joshua needed 3 full rounds to recover till he was even back in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Ward is a surgeon. See, Klitschko is 41. Ward is not going to allow that, and he's not going to punch himself out. When's the last time you seen Ward punched out? Where he just, you know what I mean, if it's not working and Kovalev's covering up too good and it didn't get stopped, he's not going to know. He's going to know better. He's a veteran. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's going to know to not punch himself out and gas out, right? Shout out to Linda, California. So y'all got a lot of fans that are mad and a bunch of wishful thinking, but like I said, man, we don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, the truth always comes out, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it with what happens. Like I said, people say, "Oh, you're biased for Ward, you suck," and all that. Okay, fine, that's what you believe. But why is my prediction coming right? You know what I mean? Why is my channel growing? Why the people who are saying, if I'm so wrong and biased, the people who are saying the exact opposite of what I'm saying, they should be killing me, right? They should have 100,000 views and 50,000 views. Well, that's not what you see. You see, this is how this shit works. I've been doing this long. I'm telling y'all, this is how this shit works. There's certain channels that they know, and even the fans know, the boxing fans know, that they congregate. Like after Mayweather beats Pacquiao, they go to certain channels or certain forums, and they know where to congregate and say, "Oh, Tony Weeks ruined it and Ward's a coward" and stuff. And then they complain and cry and make a bunch of excuses on why this happened and that. You know what I mean? They know where to go for that. But at the end of the day, what is that doing? And I'm pretty sure a lot of those people who do that and like, oh, like, you have to look at it. Ward versus Kovalev 2, I was enjoying the fight. You know what I mean? Even if you think the fight stoppage was questionable, and you have people who say, "I'm never watching boxing again." Why? If, like, do you know how many fucked up things I've seen in the world in the sport of boxing, and since I've been watching it? You know what I mean? Why would you not watch boxing over any one fight? You know what I mean? I've seen some foolish shit happen. I didn't like the Carl Froch George Groves stoppage. I thought that was some bullshit. The ref had Groves in a headlock. Froch did hurt Groves, but Groves hurt Froch in the beginning. But I never once said, "I'm never watching boxing again." So that lets you know you're not a lifelong fan. You're not really a fan like that, because if you were a fan, why would you let any one fight, even if you thought it was horrible? Let's say you thought Pacquiao versus Bradley 1 was a robbery. You're never gonna watch the whole sport of boxing because of that? It's just too funny, man. But like I said, y'all can do all that crying and congregate at channels and pages that you know are gonna talk shit and say, "Oh, it was a low blow" and all this shit. But like I said, look at me and look at them. You know what I'm saying? If I'm everything y'all say I am, biased and piece of shit and full of shit, then the people who are saying the exact opposite, they should be smashing me. They should be absolutely bodying me. They should be getting compliments from Ward and Daniel Jacobs and other fighters. But we know what it is. We know what the situation is. Dre going to heavyweight, that's up to him and his team. I mean, Joshua's fucking big, so I don't know about that. But I don't know. Virgil, that's something they got to determine. Oh, yeah, fuck the haters. We already know what it is. I woke up in beast mode because I don't like that's what I'm saying. I take my job serious. Like, I've worked ever since I was 14. This is the first time I'm doing something that's all me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be damned if this ship sinks or whatever, because I'm not being real, because I'm not being truthful with the fans. You know what I mean? This is my brand. This is something I created from the ground up. But people can hate. People do whatever they want. You know, like I said, YouTube just cut my check today. I'm not tripping. I don't care what people do. I speak my mind. I put the work in. I mingle with the fans. I'm a real person. That's why I think the fighters, a lot of them fuck with me, because I'm a regular. Like even little stuff like this. Ward's in my backyard, but you notice I didn't even really go to his gym aside from the media day, because I got other shit to do. I don't need any one boxing gym to make me or make my channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a shade. That's not shade to them. I just knew they had to lock in, and they really wanted to clear the air on this rematch, which they did an excellent job. And then that's that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people in boxing media, one, don't know shit about boxing, and two, a lot of them are groupies. They like, I take pictures with fighters and stuff, but it's just if it happens and I want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, like, some people just, every fighter they encounter, they snap a shot. I don't, these people are regular to me. I'll kick it with them or talk to them. I know a lot of them, but I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't have to do, people do stuff for the wrong reasons. I do stuff for what's in here. Boxing has always been my favorite sport or whatever. So I don't care about taking pictures with every fighter that I see. I could have took one, like, I like Rigondeaux, but I didn't like, hey, Rigondeaux, stop. Can I get a picture, man? Hey, Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? Rigondeaux's a beast. I interviewed him. You know what I mean? The work speaks for itself. I don't have to be like me next to Rigondeaux. I mean, if it happened, it happened. I'm not saying I won't take pictures with fighters, because that's not the case, but I don't do it for bragging rights and for show. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't take one picture with Ward. There's no, or unless someone took it of me working or something. I didn't take no picture and posted of Ward. Ward's a cool dude, but I don't, like I said, I don't have to do shit for show. Like, I do shit because that's how I really feel. Leno DiBiase, we lit. You already know that. Ward versus Bellew. That's good. I will watch that. Ego, should Ward retire? He can if he wants, but I don't think he should. After that performance, he's clearly still a threat. Is Troy King in hiding? But earlier in the stream and in the title, I say I'm meeting up with Troy King. You're done. See how stupid people are on the internet? Y'all don't even read. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you've been doing stuff long enough, you know what to expect. Rest in peace to Prodigy, for sure. You know what to expect. Sometimes I do a video and people just, they get mad at the title and oh, fuck this, thumb down. It's a 30, 40-minute video and you already hit a thumb down in the first 30 seconds. I don't get paid off of thumbs up or thumbs down. But at the end of the day, how you dislike a 30-minute video and you didn't even watch it? Dumb shit. People talking about dick sizes. Like, some of y'all boxing fans are, I don't know if you've been molested as children, you know what I mean? Maybe you need counseling, but y'all talk way too much about men genitalia. It's really, really odd, and it's really creepy, to be honest. Like, we're sitting up here rapping about boxing. If they're gay, that's cool, but come out and say that, you know what I mean? Be happy for who you are or whatever. But it's really weird that I'm reading comments, my dick is 4 inches and my dick is 6 inches, 9 inches, when we're talking about boxing and you're talking about your dick size. Like, that's really weird to me. But again, maybe I'm just not part of this generation. It's like all these new rappers, mumble rappers. I be with the bitch in the cupboard. I be with the bitch in the cupboard. All that, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old soul. That shit is weird. See, you're an idiot. Are you homophobic? I didn't say nothing about homophobia, or I didn't bash anybody gay. I want to know why in the midst, if you're gay or straight, in the midst of talking boxing, why are you putting things about dicks? It has nothing to do with homophobia. I want to know why you're talking about that. I'm like, hey, Ward Kovalev, what about Ward's dick? Son of groins, man. Like, what are y'all talking about? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some moderators, because I'm not trying to read all this pause-worthy news and stuff. Fuck the bullshit. Do you think Thurman will use as a tune-up? Maybe it's mandatory. Lamont Peterson. You already know what it is. XIII. Ego, relax, bro. No, I'm not gonna relax. Next. Haters watching to ego views pays the bills. It definitely does that. But like I said, it don't stop nothing I'm doing. You know what I mean? You're done. I'm not even gonna address the stupid shit. See, that's the thing. The dude keeps saying I'm homophobic. Okay. So I hate Pacquiao. I hate Golovkin. I hate Kovalev. I'm homophobic. I'm racist. Just keep adding on to the pot if that makes you feel better. I'm everything. I'm a hater. I'm a sore loser. UK, shout out to y'all. Parker versus Ward. Yeah, Parker, he's looking like the weakest link at heavyweight champions, at least right now, because he's the newest and he has to develop. You know what I mean? Did you see Oscar hating on Mayweather fight on Fox News? No. That tells you everything you know. Fox News and De La Hoya on Mayweather. Of course, it's going to be hate. But see, the Mayweather-McGregor boxing, that's another thing. It's not okay. See, you guys got to listen. You'll never understand my channel if you don't listen. That's a bit harsh calling Peterson a tune-up. Peterson is a very good fighter, but he's a new person at welterweight. And like I said, when I just said it, he's Thurman's mandatory. I was at his last fight in Cincinnati on the Broner card. He fought David Avanesian to become the mandatory. So I didn't call him a tune-up. I'm saying that's a fight that he should take, that obviously Peterson new to the division. He's not the biggest puncher in the division, and he's the mandatory. So I never said he was a tune-up, first of all, but if you really want to use those terms, he's more of a tune-up than a power punching champion like Errol Spence or Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Because he's new to the division, not that he's a bad fighter. No, I didn't see Canelo and Triple G on ESPN. That's what I'm saying. I don't have time to tune in to everything. I just be working and, like I said, and getting it cracking. Rod Salka's a G. Shout out to Jerome from Lawrence, Mass. Damn, I can't even keep up with these comments, so I might just bounce. What up? Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny. I would lean towards Spence. I think he's a southpaw, which southpaw work gives a lot of people problems. Danny Garcia, his power, you got to respect it, but I don't know if it's 140 power, the power he had at 140. You know what I mean? And Errol probably can do more than what he's had to show. Like, I'm pretty sure he can get on his toes a bit and stuff like that. Movement, speed, those things trouble Garcia. Favorite southpaw boxers? Lomachenko, Gary Russell, Lada, Errol Spence, Adonis Stevenson, Pacquiao, Luis King Kong Ortiz. Those are probably the guys. Like, I just enjoy watching their fights. Ideal comeback for Amir Khan. Lamont Peterson rematch. That's good. Danny Garcia rematch. But I don't know, because Danny Garcia knocked him out, so that'd be a difficult fight if he gets knocked out again. You know what I mean? It's not. Luis Cuba Arias did look good. I want to see him mix it up with the bigger names now. How good is Erickson Lubin? Shout out to Heather Simpson. I see you. Erickson Lubin, he looks like a beast, but you never know until they have that coming to age fight. Ego, do people criticize Errol's flaws more because he's praised so much by fans and fighters? I don't know. It's tough telling. I mean, one thing that I've gathered from this boxing game is people are poor sports, and that's kind of what it boils down to. Before the fight, they'll say Pacquiao's going to destroy Mayweather, Crusher, Kovalev, and when it doesn't happen, they're resorted to looking for little ways out. Oh, Tony Weeks ruined this whole thing. Because at the end of the day, all the people who were saying the low blows in that particular instance, they're not even talking about the right hand. No, none of them are bringing up the right hand that set everything up. Nobody's bringing up the fact that Ward never got knocked down in the whole fight, nor did he look badly hurt or wobbled or anything. Shout out to Duran Heron, $2 super chat. You see Tony Weeks' Twitter. Again, this is the internet. I don't know that is Tony Weeks' Twitter, and I wouldn't be surprised, even if it is, I wouldn't be surprised if he was getting all kinds of reckless tweets and death threats and stuff like that. Like, I don't know who's running that. See, y'all are gullible. You know what I mean? I still haven't seen a video. Why would it? Tony Weeks is not hard to find. Why would Tony Weeks? He could easily do an interview and clear the air. I ain't heard him say one thing. Everyone keeps showing me a screenshot of something that could or could not be him. You know what I mean? There's Deontay Wilder fake accounts. See, you got to understand the internet. Why do you think Deontay Wilder, it has a blue check mark and it says verified? So fans know that that's his official account. Whether he's running it or somebody, his buddy or his PR person, it's his. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of like fan accounts. And Tony Weeks, I don't even know if if you really look at it, like my dad ain't on no fucking Twitter. You know, I don't know how old Tony Weeks is. Shout out to the main man. He donated $10 super chat. I see you. I appreciate that. But you know what I'm saying? Like Tony Weeks' age group, Twitter might not even be his thing. You know what I mean? Bob Arum has just a recently opened Twitter account. I never really see him use it. I don't even know if that's him. You know what I mean? It's verified though. So like y'all too impressionable. Like seeing is believing. That's why like when I hear like celebrities beefing, they're talking about like this rapper got punched and beat up. Out of all the people that are around at these events and parties, nobody has it on tape. You know what I mean? It's very hard to substantiate. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, is Tony Weeks, is that really him? We don't know. Do I know Pacquiao's real name? Yeah, Emmanuel Dapedran Pacquiao. Brooke gonna get cracked at 54. Yeah, he kind of set himself up for failure. You know what I mean? Jumping up and then jumping. Now he's all over the place, and he lost. You lost in 2 different weight divisions. Now you're gonna possibly go to the middle of 54. You know what I mean? The middle division, and them dudes are big. Them dudes are big. You lost 2 eyes too. It's retarded, but whatever. I'm about to get out here. I'm about to shower. I'll holler at you. I'm about to meet up with Troy King. Sorry if you live in the UK. You have to watch the replay or something. Because I got shit to do. Sean Porter said he wants Danny Garcia. I talked to him last month. Gabe Rosado versus Kell Brook. I don't think Rosado can make 54 now. Shout out to California. I don't know. Do you want me to live stream the meetup or you want me to record it and just upload it? Ali Dago, what up? Alright, y'all. I'm about to go shower. Live stream's more fun. I already watched the Tupac movie. It was straight. Alright, I can't keep up with all this. Peace.